Hey guys, Magic Master here, and today I'm going to be showing you a pretty cool trick where the deck does all the work. But before we get into that, go subscribe to J-Tricks, ChallengeTube, Francois the Kitchen Magician, Hazan Tanim, and Magic Pig 101. I'll leave links to all 5 of their channels in the description. Let's get into the performance. So, I would start by just cutting the deck. And the spectator could cut the deck as well, but I don't have a spectator, so we'll just give it some cuts. And then, they could say stop wherever they'd like, or they could stop wherever they like if they were cutting the deck. So let's just say they should stop right here. Now, nobody knows what this card is, the top card here, except for the deck. So, we're going to ask the deck what this card is. So first we're going to figure out the color. So we're going to spell that out, C-O-L-O-R. The deck says the color is red. Now we need the number, so we'll spell that out, N-U-M-B-E-R. The deck says it's a 4. Now we need the matching card. So we'll spell that out. M-A-T-C-H-I-N-G-C-A-R-D. And the matching card is the 4 of diamonds. So if it's a red 4 and the matching card is the 4 of diamonds, that means this has to be the 4 of hearts. There it is. Alright guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So this requires a huge setup. So it's a whole deck setup, so I brought along another deck here so I'm not wasting your guys' time setting up the deck. So I already have this deck set up here. So the deck is going to be in chased order. If you don't know what that means, it means club, hearts, spades, diamonds. Because the first letter in chased is C, next letter is H, which is hearts, and then the next letter after the A is S, which is for spades, and then the next letter is D, which is for diamonds. So it's going to be in chased order, and then the cards are going to alternate by threes. So 3, 6, 9, that's technically 12, and then you have 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of just explaining it, I'm actually going to spread the deck out here on camera so you guys can take a screenshot or something, or pause the video or whatever to get the setup. Let's see. That's not gonna have room. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna cut it into 2 portions. So just keep in mind that let's see. Can you guys see all those cards? I think so. So keep in mind that this portion right here would be on top of this part of the deck. So it would go from here to here and then down that way. So you guys can pause the video or take a screenshot or something and for the setup for this deck. Let's see. There. Okay, you should be able to see all the cards here. So go ahead, pause the video, take a screenshot or something. And that is the setup for the deck. And once again, keep in mind that this section would be on top of this section. Okay, so you guys should have gotten that by now. So now, what you do is you can cut the deck and it doesn't mess up the setup. So you have to make sure it's just single cuts though. It can't be like a cut where you do this and then take half of that and put that down. It just has to be single cuts. And if you trust the spectator, or they can even cut it, And if you have to tell them that they can only do single cuts like this. If you know they're only going to do cuts like that, that's fine. But you might have to tell them only to do cuts like this. Because I've gone up to people doing different tricks where I tell them to cut the deck and they do like some fancy cut or whatever. So you have to tell them that it can only be single cuts. And then you can have them stop wherever they like when they're cutting it, if you give it to them to cut, or you can tell them to tell you when to stop wherever they like. So let's just say they said stop right here. So now, nobody knows what this top card is. That's what you say. Nobody knows what this top card is, except for the deck. So you take the top card and just set it down on the table. That's all you got to do. Now, move this off to the side here. Okay, now, what you do is you say, first we're going to figure out the color of the card. So we're going to spell that out. C-O-L-O-R. And then you take the next card, flip it face up, and show the color is going to be black. And then you want to figure out the number. So you spell out N-U-M-B-E-R. Flip over the next card, 6. So far you have a black 6. Now there are 2 black 6s. So now we need to find out the matching card. So you spell out M-A-T-C-H-I-N-G-C-A-R-D. Flip over the next card. The matching card is the 6 of spades. So if it's a black 6 and the matching card is the 6 of spades, this card should be the 6 of clubs. And because of the special setup, it works every time. Alright guys, that was the trick. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.